Namaste, everyone. This is Ira Trivedi, and welcome back to our yoga program. It's been a beautiful journey so far, and I hope that all of you have benefited from it. Please continue to ask questions, drop them in the chat box, and we will definitely get to them. So, today I want to begin with something which is very interesting. Today is also a full moon day. It's Budh Purnima, so this is always moon cycles affect our body, they affect our mind. And so today being Budh Purnima and today being this special day, I would like for you to observe your breath because there is something special happening on your breath. 1300 years ago in a text, the Shiva Swarodhaya. This is a beautiful text. It's a conversation between Shiva and Parvati. In this text, Shiva actually tells Parvati, his consort, about how the breath moves from the left and moves to the right, and how on full moon days we can see that the left nostril is actually more clear than the right because nature affects our body, as we all know this, right? What's more interesting is that, thousands of years later, because even though the Shiva Swarodhaya was discovered 1300 years ago or brought to light, this is a ancient text. But many thousands of years later, after it was written, medical doctors have tried studying nasal cycles. They're trying to understand why is it that, the left nostril and the right nostril, why do they behave in this way? Why are these cycles constantly changing? And the honest truth is that they haven't yet found a beautiful answer for this, a very exact answer. But our yogis always had a response for this. Our yogis always they have always told us that the right nostril and the left nostril, they are very, very important in the way that they alternate. Because the nostrils are attached to the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is our control room of the brain. And one side contains our logic, our analysis, our action, the right side, whereas the left side is our creative force. Not just this, but also our nervous system. The right side controls the sympathetic nervous system, which comes into play when we are in action, when there's a little bit of stress in our lives, when we're working. Whereas the parasympathetic nervous system comes into play when we are resting and relaxing. And so when we switch our breathing from the right to the left, we're switching from one nervous system to the other nervous system. So just keep that in mind. And by working with your nostrils, you can actually change your entire frame of mind. So in today's practice, we are going to emphasize on the alternate nostril breathing, on the Anulom Vilom practice that we have been practicing because it's such a beneficial practice. This is the best pranayam of all pranayams. So as we're doing the course, you should really understand the mahima, the importance of what we're doing, and know that this is so important for you. Because, as I've always said, if you can control your breath, then you can control your mind. Because the brain is directly related to the brain. And if you're able to control the brain, then you can control your life, right? You can control the way that outcomes happen and things happen in your life. So just keep this in mind in today's practice and pay a special attention to what is happening to your right and your left nostril. Being a full moon day, our left nostril, this is the Chandra Nadi, right? We have a Surya Nadi on the right side and a Chandra Nadi on our left side, which is also sometimes thought of as the masculine and the feminine. The masculine, the more energetic side, and the feminine, which is the more, the more gentle side. So it is important to bring both of these parts into balance, like in life, same in our nose too, right? Same in our breathing. So keep a special attention to your nostrils. We will be adding in two practices today called the Surya Bheda Pranayam and the Chandra Bheda Pranayam, and observe the effects of each of these practices on your breathing and on your mind. Especially today being a full moon day, we can really avail of a lot of benefits. It's a beautiful day for meditation and for creating a meditative energy around us. So try and use this practice to go a little bit deeper. All right, so on that note, let's begin with a short body scan, moving then on to our warm-up practices. moving to conscious breathing, moving to Anulom Vilom, the Surya Nadi, the Surya Bedha, stimulating the Surya Nadi, and the Chandra Beda, stimulating the Chandra Nadi, and observe what's happening. I would love to hear your feedback on some of this on your comments so we can discuss it further tomorrow or day after. On that note, let's take a comfortable seated posture. Let's keep the back straight, spine straight. Let's slowly, slowly begin to breathe in and breathe out. Just understanding the benefits of this practice, moving from the toes all the way up. Taking a moment in silence. Moving from the toes to the ankles, to the calves, to the knees, to the thighs, to the hips, to the pelvis. Moving to the spine, moving all the way up the spine. Moving to the palms, the fingers, the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulders, the neck, the chin, lips, nose, eyes, and forehead. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's begin by doing a few rounds of conscious breathing. And today I'd like for you to think about sitting in the Vajrasana. I'm going to show you how to sit in the Vajrasana. This is how we begin to sit in it from the back. So you have to see the way that my ankles are meeting underneath my buttocks, right? So this is how the Vajrasana is. Some people do it incorrectly. They're like this. They're in different postures. But try today to sit in this posture if you're taking a seated, comfortable posture. You also observe how it is from the back. Observe how it is from the side. This is a beautiful posture for easing any tension, especially to do after you have your meals, right? So after any food, this particular posture is great for stimulating digestive fire. So today I would like for you to try, if possible, in Vajrasana. If you feel tight in the ankles or the knees, you can go back, but just try to sit in this for at least 1 minute of the practice. This is one of the yogic seated postures, and we should try and experiment with these so that we get double benefits, right? As we're doing our practice, we're also getting a beautiful stretch to our ankles, our calves, our knees, stimulating the digestive fire. Let's place the hands on the knees and slowly begin with our first warm up. So just small, gentle rotations. They're not going to be as wide as with a seated posture, but just a little bit moving forward, moving backwards. You can even just from here begin to now open up the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you're getting a nice, beautiful stretch in the rib cage. Just keep doing this practice. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And now slowly coming back to center, stretch the arms up over and above the head. Stretch the arms up all the way. Get a nice, beautiful, deep stretch in the body. And twist to the right, feeling how this feels a little bit different than when we do it in a seated posture, but equally beneficial. Back to center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale towards the left. Back to center one more time. Stretch the arms up and to the right. Back to center. Inhale up and exhale, move towards the left. Back to center. Slowly stretch the arms up. Exhaling, come down. Just take a few moments. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We begin with a few rounds of conscious breathing. Let's inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. Retaining the breath, keeping all the focus at the point in between the eyebrows. Becoming one with the breath, knowing that this kumbhaka, this practice of retention, is one of the most amazing practices for the lungs. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retain. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retain. Becoming one with the breath, keeping the focus in between the eyebrows. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retain the breath, keeping all the focus at the point in between the eyebrows, feeling the energy move up the spine. Last one. Let's hold this one for as long as we can. Challenging the mind, challenging the body to keep that focus. Visualizing the lungs, feeling them expand with a beautiful, energetic light. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a few breaths. at your own pace. And moving now to the practice of the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Let's take the right hand, bring it in a Vishnu Mudra, middle finger, index finger on the palm. Bring the elbow close to the body. If the legs are feeling uncomfortable, you can move back to a seated posture. Otherwise, stay here if you're feeling good. Closing the right. Let's begin from the left. Let's inhale on 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing both nostrils. Keeping the focus in between the eyebrows. And exhale, right, left closed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Holding the breath. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Moving to the Surya Bedha Pranayam. Following my audio instructions carefully. And exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Moving to the Chandra Bedha Pranayam. Inhaling from the left, exhaling from the right. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing the right. Inhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Inhale left. Take a long, nice, deep breath. Holding the breath. Focusing in between the eyebrows. And slowly exhaling from the left. Bring the hands down. Taking a few breaths at your normal pace and just feeling all the tensions leave the body. Feeling the peace in the mind. Peace all around you. Now let's move to 5 rounds of Bhramari Pranayama before we move into a final meditation. So just like we learned yesterday, we're going to inhale from the nose. We're going to keep the hands up, cover the small of the ear, press it down. That little small ear right above the ear, we're going to press it down. And we're going to make a humming sound of the exhale. If the arms are getting tired, then during your inhale, you can bring them down. If you have the capacity, keep the arms up. Let's inhale from the nose, closing the ears. Inhale. 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 Last one. Inhale deeply. Slowly bring the hands down. Now, just keeping that beautiful state of mind, just lie back in shavasana, arms apart, legs apart, so you get a little bit of relaxation on the spine. If you'd like to, you can just stay up in a seated posture. It's up to you, but we'll just now listen to them soothing sounds, some sacred mantras for the last 5 minutes. Just trying to focus on this beautiful energy of peace that we're feeling all through our body. Breathing in, breathing out. Just breathing in, breathing out. Breathing lying back, relaxing on the back. Final 5 minutes of shavasana to ease any tension out of the body. Letting the spine sink to the ground, letting the arms and the legs sink to the ground. Feel the energy of the earth vibrate through your body. Now slowly come to a seated posture, moving over to the right, feeling the beautiful calm energy of the practice, feeling the difference in the body and the mind. From just 30 minutes ago, there's a sea change. Let's bring the hands to heart center. Let's conclude our class by chanting 3 ohms in a prayer. Om. 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 Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rubbing the palms together, bring the palms on the eyes. in the palms and the temples, all 5 fingers on the skull. May I bring this peace into the day, this joy into the day, this bliss into the day. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you everyone for joining us, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I hope you enjoyed the session. Now, please take this piece into the day or the evening and stay that way till you go to sleep. Thank you.